So as a sneakerhead, you know it can be difficult to get your hands on the latest pair of sneakers, no matter if it's from Nike or Adidas, New Balance, it can be very difficult. So in this video, I'm going to run through a few tips and tricks that I use to cop some of the latest sneakers, sought after sneakers on the market. So let's get straight into it. I just want to stress this very importantly, you have to be quick. And to be quick, you need to know when these sneakers are going to be released. So there's a few apps that I use to make sure I know exactly when sneakers are going to be dropping. So I use the Gradify app and I also use Soul Supply. So these apps tell me when sneakers are going to be dropped, the price, and when they restock after they drop as well. So they are very good to use. So when I say be quick, I mean you need to have all of your payment information saved on your browser. If you're going to use Apple Pay on your phone, you need to have these set up beforehand. That will give you the best possible chance of copping very quickly, because you're going up against a lot of people when you're trying to cop sneakers. So you need to be one of the quickest out of the blocks when it comes to copping sneakers. So have your payment details set up, make sure all of your account details on all the apps that you're using to cop sneakers, all the websites are all filled out, make sure you have accounts on them, and that should definitely help you. I feel I can't really make this video without mentioning the sneakers app, and I've seen so many videos on how to cop on the sneakers app. I'm going to make this very clear. There is no way of you knowing if you're going to cop on the sneakers app. There is only two things you can do, and that is making sure that you're quick, so having Apple Pay set up as your preferred payment method, which is what I use to cop a bunch of sneakers on the sneakers app. And you also need to have multiple entries, and I think this is the most important part, because the sneakers app is being botted so much at the moment. You need to ensure that you have multiple phones. So I use about 4 different phones to cop on there, but for some reason I've always been on my main account, so I'm not really complaining. But you need to ensure that you have multiple entries. The more entries you have, the better chance you have of copping sneakers. And as I said before, there is no perfect or surefire way of copping on the sneakers app. You just need to be quick, and you also need to have a bunch of different entries as well. So get all your family members to download the sneakers app, create an account. All you need to create an account is a phone number, and you're in, you're entered. I'm gonna run through a few of the retailers that I use and I've been pretty successful with over the past year. So we're gonna start off in the UK, and we have Size, Foot Patrol. They are pretty great when it comes to copping sneakers. They have a whole launch app that you can go sign up to, and you get rewards as well. So when you cop a certain amount of sneakers, when you win them I should say, you get put into different tiers, and you can enter with a plus membership on the Size app, which is pretty cool as well. You can get a better chance of winning sneakers. I also use Foot Patrol's app, which is pretty good. They have more of the more limited sneakers, so all the Travis Scotts, most of the more sought after sneakers are dropped on the Foot Patrol app. But when it comes to the Size app, it's more like the Dunks and the Jordan 1s. Not very limited sneakers, but most of the good sneakers are on there as well. I use the N Clothing app, which is absolutely incredible. They get everything, so it's good to have that app downloaded as well. And as I said before, all of these apps, you need to ensure that you go on there, you have an account, your payment method is set up, and you're good to go for each purchase. I do use a few other websites as well, such as the Nike app, and that is the app that I make most of my cops from. I get a lot of sneakers from the Nike app because, to be fair, I don't really know. I'm just very lucky on that app, and I can show you I've picked up quite a few sneakers from there. Pretty easy to cop on there. As I said before, have an account set up, have your payment method set to Apple Pay. That always works for me. So another app that I think is very good to have as well. So this is for all your Adidas and Yeezy products. Well, I'm not even sure if they're going to be called Yeezys anymore, but it's good to have them for anything dropping from Adidas. You can go on there and create an account. That's the Confirmed app, and as I said before, you need to be quick on there as well. Majority of the stuff that drop on there are dropped through raffles and draws, so it's easier for you to enter the draw, and you just wait a couple of days and you get your results. But one thing I would say about the Confirmed app is the more you spend with Adidas, the more you go up in the tiers, and the higher you get in the tiers is the easier for you to cop as well. So as I said, I'm really unsure about what's going to happen next year when it comes to Yeezy releases, because it's been reported that Adidas have over £500 million worth of Yeezy products that they can't sell. So I'm not sure what's going to happen to them, and apparently they're looking to release Yeezys without Yeezy branding as well. So I don't know what's going to happen, but it's a good app to have as well. So if there's any Adidas releases coming that you'd like, You can get some Bad Bunnies on there. You can get some of the collaborations to do with The Simpsons or with Home Alone. All of that is on the Confirmed app, and it's a very good app to have on. Another good method as well that will help you to cop is you just need to follow most of the Instagram accounts of all the retailers that sell these sneakers, because then you'll know exactly when these sneakers are going to be dropping. And most of them do require you to be signed up to their websites for you to be entered in most of their raffles. So it's definitely worth following them, checking out their Instagram pages, and ensuring that you know exactly when the sneakers are going to be dropped and what the entry requirements are. And I think that is very good, especially for the skate shops as well, which drop the majority of the SBs. It's good to have a good understanding of what these retailers need from you in order to enter the raffle. So I always have to say, sign up to their newsletters if they have them, and also make sure you're following them on Instagram and Twitter if they have Twitter as well. So finally, I have to make this very clear that even though following all of these instructions, you might still not cop, so you just have to be patient. And as I said before at the start of the video, having the Grailify and the Soul Supply app, these are perfect for knowing when you're going to get restocks, because restocks are basically where I cop a lot of sneakers from, especially on the Sneakers app. And I'm going to tell you this secret as well with the Sneakers app. If you go on the Sneakers app at 8 a.m. in the mornings, if you go at 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., there are a load of restocks on there that just pop up, and then a lot of people know about it, a lot of people don't, and then that's when you can cop a lot of sneakers. And I've copped a bunch of sneakers from restocks on the Sneakers app by doing that. And another thing to do as well, when you sign up to the Soul Supply and the Grailify app, they will let you know when these sneakers are dropping, and it's very good to have them. But as I said before, 8 a.m, 9 a.m, and 10 a.m, just go on the Sneakers app, refresh. You might see some sneakers popping up on there as well. But as I said before, you might still not cop, so be patient, wait for restocks, you will get them in the end. But yeah, that is it for the video, my people. I hope you find the information useful. And if you got any questions, hit me in the comments below.